Hello pretty people and welcome to another Tuesday with me, Jordi, aka King George, the host of this channel. Alright, so today is the start of a section I've created that I like to call 12 Reasons to Love. So in this section, what I do is what the title says. I just list 12 reasons to love some of my favorite things or some of my favorite people. And as it could not have been another way, the first one is of course going to be dedicated to Madonna. Madonna is my favorite artist of all time, as you guys probably know already, and here's 12 reasons why I love her and everybody should love her. So let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. That should be like the thumbnail. Okay. Reason number 1. She changed pop music. Madonna revolutionized pop music, especially in the 80s, along with Michael Jackson and Prince. Some of the things she's most known for and that are the most notable in her career: the Blonde Ambition tour, which created the concept of performance that we know today and that all pop stars do, which is basically mixing music and theater and big productions on stage. Reason number 2. She is a feminist. Madonna has called herself feminist for a long time, and especially most recently when she was awarded with the Woman of the Year award by Billboard. She declared herself a feminist and she advocated for sexual positive feminist, which, if you don't know, Madonna has done for all of her career. She is one of the most she is one of the first sex positive pop stars that there has ever been. So for a long time, feminists were considered people who didn't have sexuality, or who denied it, or who couldn't be sexy, who couldn't wear revealing clothes. So she said, fuck it, I'm a different kind of feminist. I'm a bad feminist. Her goal, as she has always said, is to empower women and make them express themselves, make them demand what they're worth in a male-dominated world. Reason number 3 is that she is a huge LGBT supporter. As most of you guys know, Madonna is a gay icon, but she is also a huge LGBT supporter, especially regarding the crisis of AIDS in the United States, in which she lost a lot of her friends. She included an AIDS awareness pamphlet in her album Like a Prayer, which was released in 1989, so basically right in the middle of the AIDS crisis. Number 4 is she is a huge fighter for racial injustices. And speaking of Like a Prayer, if you have seen the video for that song, she tackles the issue of police brutality and she has spoken up about racial issues very often. Number 5 is she is a huge political activist. Madonna has campaigned for left-wing politicians so many times. She did it with Obama, she did it with Clinton, both Bill and Hillary, and she has always encouraged people to register to vote and vote. So she has always spoken her mind about that, and I think it's important because still today many people don't vote, and she has been an advocate for voting for most of her career. So I think that's a huge reason to love her. Number 6 is she is also a humanitarian. She has a foundation, the Malawi Foundation, and with that foundation what she does is she brings infrastructures to Malawi. One of the examples of what she does with that foundation is, for example, building schools for girls or building hospitals. So needless to say, it's a very important foundation and she has been doing stuff with it, I think, for about 10 years now. I think maybe 11. I think even more. I think she created it in 2005. She's been managing that foundation for a really long time. Number 7 is she reinvents herself constantly. One of the great things that I love about Madonna is that you can look at her career, look at her life, and well, first of all, both her life and her career go hand in hand. You can see that she has gone through a lot. You can see how she has changed both in appearance and character, and so you can learn a lot from her career. And you can learn stuff that you can apply to your own life. For example, it's okay to change. It's okay to change your appearance from time to time. It's okay to change how you think. It's okay to not always be one thing. It's okay to be complex, and it's okay to be always evolving and changing, even if some people don't like it. Number 8 is that she has had a horrible early life. She lived with her dad and her, I think it was 7 siblings. I might be wrong about that, but I know it was a pretty huge number. And her mother died when she was 5 of cancer, I think. Yeah, it was cancer. And she had to take care of all of her siblings. And then later on in her life, she moved to New York. She was really poor for a really long time. She was homeless. And she also got raped. She's a rape survivor, and not only in her early life. I know that she was also sexually assaulted by her ex-husband Sean Penn. Alright, so moving on. Number 9 is that she is a very spiritual person. She's always preaching about the Kabbalah, which is I hope I get this right. I think it's an interpretation of the Bible and the scriptures, and the sacred scriptures. I'm not sure. I think it is. It's not a religion though. I think it's just a spiritual current, but it's not a religion. And also preaching the values of religion, which is, love each other, do unto others as you want others to do unto yourself. Is that the saying? Oh my god, I need to prep my videos better, guys. But yeah, moving on. Number 10 is one thing I do know of, and is that she is a very multifaceted artist. Some of the things she has done are: she's a dancer, she has acted in movies, she has also acted in musicals, she has directed a movie, she has written a children's book, and that's just some of the things that I can say off the top of my head. So number 11. She has had a very long career. She is now, I think, in her 32nd year of her career. Okay, she started. No, she has had a 34-year-long career, which is something that not many people can say, especially in music. She has had 13 studio albums, 4 live albums, 5 compilation albums, 11 EPs, 3 soundtrack albums, 4 remix albums, and countless music videos. So if that doesn't inspire you to go after what you want and be your best at it, I don't know what will. Number 12 is that she doesn't take herself too seriously. Many times Madonna jokes about herself, about her own career, and she has always been, in some capacity, close to her fans. For example, in 2003, when her career turned 20, basically, she started doing a promo tour on small venues, and it was in a time when she was already established as the queen of pop. Also recently, she did a little set of performances called Tears of a Clown, which was held in small theaters, and she played some of her non-singles and she played some of her fan favorites, and also she came out dressed as a fucking clown. So yeah, needless to say, she definitely has a sense of humor, and she doesn't take herself very seriously. And especially with people having a concept of her being very cold and distant, I think she really wants to sort of break away from that, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's 12 reasons to love Madonna. And so we've reached the end of this video. If you guys have any other reasons to love Madonna, tell me in the comments. Remember to make the gray like button blue for me if you like this video. And if you are new to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe to it. I make videos like this one on Tuesdays, and I put out covers made by me on Fridays. So this being said, I just want to wish you guys a very gay day. Have a good week, and I'll see you guys on Friday. So yeah, that's all. Bye!